All right. Hey, YouTube. Excuse me for the way I'm doing this because I can't edit and I'm only just me. And hopefully this camera's facing me because I can't see it right now. So, just a video of my interior, of my drawers, and how I made them. And I'll go through them and I'll show you if I can. So now I got to go around the other side of the camera, put it on pause so I can show you. All right, and get all set up because I don't think I can do it with just one hand. So, all right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I guess I'm going to have to do it with one hand. So these are my drawers that I made. And these are basically made out of scrap wood. And what was ever left over from my ceiling and floor and things like that. And so this countertop here is actually, I've done this pipe like 3 times to redo it. The back, I added 3.5 inches this way and 3.5 inches lengthwise. And I think I raised it just a tad because I didn't like it, and I did everything backwards. Okay, I should have built this stuff around things, but I didn't. I just built them. So, all right, we'll show you my top drawer how I made it. Okay, and they pull out, and it's like, okay, what's preventing them from falling out? Well, I'll let you know. Okay, these drawers are made were just popular, and I just screwed them in like that with just hand tools, no miter saws or table saws or anything like that, okay? And there's this strip right here is what guides it, okay? That's what guides it. It goes into the back there, okay? And let's see if I can do this. And there's where the drawer, the guide goes, and there's the magnet because they're held in with magnets. And I'll show you the part that guides on that piece of wood. Okay, this attaches to the back of my drawer, and that's how it stays straight. And that's the same with this drawer. Okay, that's the same thing. Now, move these out of the way. These drawers here, I just made them. Okay, don't ask me no reason or rhyme, whatever, but they won't come out because of the magnets here that hold it in from coming out. Because the magnets, there's plates right along here, as you can see the screw. Boy, it's tough doing with one hand. And in here, you can see where I use glue all up here and here. I mean, I did screw it, but I put glue. This divider here has been glued in, so I have to fidget it to get it out and lift it up and out. And the same, see now these have like guides along here that it runs across. It keeps it straight. See, along here. And same with this drawer right here. This comes out, and you can see the magnet right there that attaches to the wall, as you can see, right there, if I can reach. And that's guided the same way as the others. Let me see if I can get a light. See if you can see that a little better. Ooh, it's a little bright. As you can see the guides there and some wiring, which not much room, but most of this wood is scrap wood that was left over. Okay, I'll put that back here. Don't want to screw up too much. And these drawers were not meant to be like this. They were actually supposed to be, they were all like this, and they were all opened. So this divider was not here. Same with this, the same with this side too. That divider was not there. There were doors here like this, and it was just a pain in the butt to open them. Just in my way. And I'm like, okay, because these here were actually inside flush, and I decided it's not working out because I had to open a door like this, and then these drawers were inside, and I didn't care for that. And so I changed them. And I just used the outside of the door to make the faces of these drawers. See? And as you could tell, if I can get there, see the plywood that's in there? That was the face of the drawer. And right in here is how I grabbed it. Just reached my hand in and pulled it out. But everything wasn't quite the same, it wasn't how I wanted it. So I added these things on right here after a while. I'm not sure how I did it, but I added them on. I can't remember. I did so much stuff that was backwards. And I shouldn't, and it's just that's how I am. I do everything backwards and it takes twice as long to do. I got this idea for my drawers to like this to guide it, and it won't go down, it won't fall or anything. And because it's hooked into the back, you see the magnet back there to hold the top one in, and they seem to be working. I have no problems with the drawers popping out. And so I just decided I'm gonna make all 4 drawers instead of having doors there that open up. And then I had a let's see if I can get back here. I wish I had like a zoom lens or something, but hey, cell phone camera, so it's one take, all right, that's it. And so here, like this right here, and along here, this was just one drawer that went this way, like at an angle. So I had all this space in here and over here wasted. So I decided, what the heck? So I decided to change the drawers around. It's like, oh, so let's see. Oh, it doesn't want to open. Oh, I see. There we go. So that's, so I put all my stuff, of course, like that, and that's how I made it. And plus, this is not really an advertisement, but this is what I used to keep my drawers together. This glue is fantastic. And I mean, if you can't screw it, you glue it, right? So, and it's strong stuff. It will not come apart. And that's what I used to put the dividers in. And why did I put dividers? I had no idea. But that's what I did. And so I decided to change the drawers. And so this is what I came up with. And, there we go. And eventually, this face here is going to be on magnets because I'm going to cut the plywood here. Going to cut the plywood along here, have an opening to get to the batteries easier in case I need to. And so that was that. Everything's made out of scrap wood, like I said. There's no table saws, no drill presses, no miter saws or anything. All just hand cut and stuff. And then with this here, okay, this is an afterthought. And I said, I got to do something. I need more storage space. So I did this. But this here was one door, and it swung open this way. And so what happened was I had to move out of the way in order to open it. And I don't know, I just decided to change it. And there's no extra wood. I actually found this handle and I use it. So instead of having one door, I have 2 doors and they're shorter. So they're not in my way as much, you see. If I can get back without falling out of the van, and and it's held in with magnets, as you can see right there, which is pretty simple, and right there. And then when I put my lights in, get this out of the way, this right here, that is a false wall. That's cardboard. It's hiding my wiring for my overhead lights. Couldn't figure out what else to do, and it's good enough, right? Can't tell no difference. So I'm not sure how I want to rearrange this in here to make things tighter so they don't flop around. I'm not sure. I want to take this shelf, and make it a little higher. I want to stand the cereal up or down. So I'm not sure yet. It's all trial and error. And so, and I've done this so many times now. It's unbelievable how I rearrange things and had to keep changing them around and doing things, and because I wasn't sure, because there was a framing in the back there, and that's where I made this cabinet to go in front of the framing, and I'm like, no. And so I actually ended up going past it right to my wheel well where the box is that I made for it. And this does not come out, but there's space in here. And so So that's it. I mean, that's basically my drawer build. I mean, like I said, everything, this wood is from let's see, from the ceiling. The ceiling right here, see? So it was left over because I screwed up a piece, and boy was I pissed. And you can't see it because of that light's in the way, but that pipe rack was just an afterthought. And that this right here is just for keys, I think. Not sure yet. And so yeah, I put this up on the wall just to make it prettier. The charge controller, I could probably move it back here. I'm not sure yet because I want to be able to see it. And so that, yeah, that's it. And my TV, 19-inch, it's 12 volt. And I forgot to mention the DVD player, that's 12 volt. And this whole thing, I don't want to do it now because I only got one hand, but it comes out, it slides out, and this whole box turns so I can watch my TV from outside. A lot of times you can't get reception, so I want a DVD player. And so, all right, so I guess that's it. My DVDs, and because I'm just trying to get ready for winter because I'm not going to be using the van this winter. So I'm also just try to tidy up and prepare for winter and put things away. And so that's it. I wish I could get back more and show you more, but that's it. And I'm not sure what to call this video either. I'll figure it out. And so next week, I'll get into the detail about my sink and where my stove is and how that came about. Because, like I said, everything is scrap wood that was left over. Even this box here, because I used to work at Lowe's, and a lot of times the wood was damaged. I could get it real cheap for nothing. I just built this because I wasn't sure if I want to put my TV mounted on the wall. So I mounted on the wall, then I got all kinds of wires and stuff. Because then if you want to move it out, then the wires have to be, have to move freely. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll do another video next week. Thank you for stopping by.